It's your boy Nuguru in the house, back with another Arsenal news episode. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am in a very, how should I say this? A very interesting mood, ladies and gentlemen, because we are linked with Orsic, Mislav Orsic. Would you believe it? I mean, the hero that dumped Spurs out of the Europa League. We are supposed to sign him. Is it real? Is it actually happening? Well, I'll let you know. This is one of the transfer rumor that is going on, so stay tuned for that. And of course, we're going to talk about how Eddie Nketiah and Emil Smith Rowe did for England under 21s. Uh, they had a stinker. They really did have a stinker. So we're going to discuss that about that as well. So also the training images of Arsenal without their main stars, major stars, or a lot of stars, if I have to get into that. But also fresh transfer hint, or rather fresh hint about where Gabriel Martinelli is about to play. So stay tuned for that as well. So without any further ado, let's just jump into it. The first news that we got here is, I've already posted this on my community tab, but still, the Premier League have confirmed that the next season will begin on 14th of August 2021 and end on 22nd of May 2022. So the dates are out. The big question is, will the fans be allowed or not? Everyone wants to know that answer to that question, but yeah, let's see how that will turn out to be. Moving on, so ladies and gentlemen, talking about more stuff, Xhaka starts for Switzerland in their World Cup qualifiers against Bulgaria. You can see Jan Sommer, Kevin Mbabu, Nico Elvedi, Akanji, Brilembolo, Froila, Seferovic, Xhaka Rodriguez, Steven Zuba, and Shadan Shaqiri with Vladimir Petkovic, their coach. All the best, Granit. Moving on, also the starting lineup for tonight's England under 21s Euro game against Switzerland. They had a game against Switzerland, so Emil Smith Rowe and Nketiah started alongside the other stars. So it wasn't a very. We'll discuss about it. Let's just not jump into it right away. We'll discuss about it. When the time arrives, we'll definitely talk about it. Yes, of course. So moving on, so Mikel Arteta drops fresh hint over Gabriel Martinelli's playing position in the Arsenal team. Now, Brazilian is still yet to decide where he is at his best on the pitch for the Gunners, but his manager seems to have an idea. Arteta has an idea about it. So we all know the Brazilian missed the opening 3 months due to injury and then came back to play a crucial role as Gunners started to get back their campaign on track in late December with standard performances against Man City, Chelsea, and Brighton. Since then, though he has hardly featured for Mikel Arteta's side, playing just 63 minutes in the Premier League in 2021. Now, Martinelli was left out of the squad entirely for the North London derby against Tottenham. So Martinelli had played much of his football for us on the left, but he has also been compared to his compatriot Ronaldo Nazario as well. So this is what Arteta told 442 after Arsenal's last game before the original COVID lockdown against West Ham in March last year. Aubameyang and Martinelli are centre forwards, but with the squad balance that we have at the moment, to play on those positions on the left, we don't have players. We're using one left winger to play as a left back, which was Saka, and he is not a left back. So we're just trying to adapt to the situation that we have today, trying to create an amount of goal threat that can be successful for the team. That's part of managing the players that we have. Now, Martinelli has never been one to shy away from taking an opportunity, and with a world-class finish during a practice match, the 19-year-old reminded his boss of the talent he possesses. Interestingly though, the position from where the Brazilian scored the goal was not from the centre forward position or from the left wing, where have seen him play in the past. Instead, he was actually playing on the right wing. It was where he spent most of the training session, being tasked with staying on the right channel as Arsenal's squad engaged in a drill targeted at building the ball from defence to attack, involving Chambers, Gabriel Holding, Ceballos, Willian, Lacazette and Fowler and Balogun. So, well, it looks like there's a new position for Gabriel Martinelli, and that is from the damn right wing. I never thought of it. Well, let's see. Moving on, so Arsenal were linked with a 133 goal scoring Liverpool starlet, but they have let him slip through their fingers. Now, Arsenal once had the perfect opportunity to sign Liverpool youngster Mateusz Muzialowski, but they let the opportunity slip right through their fingers. Now, it has been revealed that the 17-year-old, he actually joined a Polish side SMS Lodz last summer, playing for the club's under 18s and scoring the scoring in the FA Youth Cup just over a week ago. But it could have been different had Arsenal pulled off a deal with the Gunners, spotting Musialowski's talent during the winger's time in his home country, Poland. So according to Polish-based Liverpool supporter Karolina Kurek spoke to Liverpool Echo, she said, when Musialowski played for Rakow Zetsochova, he drew some big clubs' attention. He was involved in Legia Warsaw football training camp, but his parents weren't sure about the move to Warsaw. They chose SMS Lodz instead. That's because he could commute to Lodz twice a week for training and then for the third time for a weekend's match. In Warsaw, it was out of the question. He would have to move in, so basically his parents had an influence on his first steps. There were later many indications that he would go to Arsenal, where he was tested on a few occasions, but their academy coaches weren't sure whether to sign him or not. Speaking about Musialowski's upbringing and talent, Kurek said, when Musialowski was 9 years old, he switched from Ajax Zestachova to Rakow Zestachova, and his coach was not happy about it. So yeah, that's the thing. So Arsenal let it slip. In 88 matches, he has scored 133 goals. Damn it, 133 goals. Now, when he moved to SMS Lodz, his coach first played him as a winger, then switched his position to number 10 and then number 9. Lodz are well known for working with youngsters, and they are really well regarded as a football team. They always have players that can play professional football. I hope Musialowski ends up being a wonderful star. Now let's talk about Arsenal's youngsters tonight when they played against Arsenal for England under 21 against Switzerland. Well, it looks like talking points from England's opening game as AD Boothroyd's team began with a poor defeat to Switzerland. This was not in the script for the latest talented England under-21 squad at the major tournament. 2 years ago, AD Boothroyd's team featuring Mason Mount, Tammy Abraham and Phil Foden crashed out in the group stages of the European Championship. It was a dismal performance that put the head coach's position in considerable doubt at the time, but he remained ready to give it another shot. But when you talk about the starting 11, there was Aaron Ramsdale, there was everyone, every single one of them. The most notable aspect was that Callum Hudson-Odoi was a standout. The Chelsea player, who has been used in 4 positions for his club since Thomas Tuchel became head coach at Stamford Bridge, was asked to name his favourite position on TV. Before kickoff, he said it was a top-up. He said the left wing or as a number 10. I feel more comfortable there and confident, and I know I can produce goals and assists from those positions as well. So I'd say those two. Let's see. Smith Rowe's tough debut. There were only 75 seconds on the watch when Smith Rowe had his first run in the Swiss defence, cutting in from the left at pace. But Arsenal's breakout start struggled as the left-sided attacking midfielder before being substituted midway through the second period. Questionably, he tried hard, but it was not there. It was not there for the taking. Similarly could be said about Eddie Nketiah, the captain who has not even made the bench in Arsenal's past 8 league games. The striker's first sniff of goal arrived early in the second period when he tried to get on the end of a delivery from the left, but he failed to make a clean connection. Now there's a problem about him being perfectly well balanced. Moving on, so Mislav Orsic, the man who dumped Spurs out of the Europa League with a hat-trick. It looks like, according to Time Sport via Rich Forrester, Arsenal keen on signing Dinamo Zagreb's Mislav Orsic to bolster attacking options, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it looks like there's a strong possibility Mislav Orsic might sign for Arsenal, and Arsenal looking to sign him. How crazy is that? I still believe this is just a rumor. I don't want to believe it 100%, but yeah, this is what it is, and it is out there. Well, let's share with you some training images of Arsenal, ladies and gentlemen. There is Flo Balogun, whatever you want to say about him, that's what he is. He was there. Yeah, it's a smile, kind of. I don't know what kind of a smile is that, but yeah, curious smile. Moving on, so Matt Ryan was ready. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, somehow this kit looks like a raincoat on him. I don't know, it's weird. Moving on, so Callum Chambers was in his Wolverine beard, if you know Hugh Jackman a lot. But yes, he was looking sharp, wasn't he? And Rob Holding was wondering, when the hell will I get into the playing 11 next? Also, there is Tolaji Bala alongside Reece Nelson. There you go. Tom, I remember his name is Tom. I forgot about his full name. Okay, Tom. Gabriel Martinelli. Okay, Wonder Strike. Dani Ceballos. And there you go, Dani Ceballos as well again. I guess that's Tim Akinola, I guess. There's George Lewis. David Luiz. Yes, Akinola with Lacazette. Rob Holding with Trey Coyle. Sorry. Trey Coyle and Reece Nelson. Gabriel Magalhaes. Should be Akinola. Alebiosu? No, I'm wrong with it. This is Alebiosu, I'm sorry. This is Alebiosu, surely. Yeah. Trey Coyle with Rob Holding. Kerjan Catalan. Yes, that's the name. So yes, this is it. This is what I got for you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you seek daily Arsenal content, if you like this content, please hit that like button. Helps my channel to grow. And consider subscribing for daily Arsenal content. Cheers.